Hey friends, it's March 25th, 2015. Thought I'd come out here and address something with this Jade Helm. And the scuttlebutt is running around about this thing. We got a guy named Viking Preparedness. Says he's special ops with the Army. He's downplaying this Jade Helm thing with what he thinks it's all about. If you can remember back, Ruby Ridge, Waco, Texas, Oklahoma City, 9/11, the Bundy Ranch. These are all special op operations. And better yet, can you remember the special op operations where they entered into the schools with military and scared the hell out of the children? Or when they flew across Florida with their helicopters and scared the hell out of the people there. I got one thing to say. There is a written law, which they've overwritten, that the military has no business training here in this country. The military is so damn bored with themselves. Now they're going to use their own land to scare the hell out of the civilians. We've got UN vehicles. We've got military troops moving. We've got talking about dropping in on these zones. We're pinpointing them as hostile, neutral. What kind of shit is this, okay? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you real clear. This old Marine ain't buying none of this shit. When I came home from Vietnam, the war I prayed was behind me, okay? Now you're bringing the war to our fucking land, okay? You and this guy here and his bullshit story, who the hell is he? He claims to be a pastor. I call him bullshit, okay? If that guy's logic is to say that it's all right for them to infiltrate everybody and to psychologically change their line of thought of military roaming our country to protect us, why in the hell haven't they already taken out all the Muslim training grounds in this country? I call bullshit, okay? They haven't done a damn thing. But now they're going to pick on the American citizens. I don't care how you call it. I don't care if they bring roses to your old lady and candy for your children. You better pay attention. If you remember what happened in Connecticut after that Boston bombing bullshit, the phony deal, and the bullshit over there at with the children, which was all a scam. They knocked on the houses and went in people's houses. They called it a training. Do you really want that? Do you want them knocking on your house and coming in your house and just saying it's training? See, these guys are going to come with force, all right? Because what are they training for? But to learn how to use force. That's what they're going to do. Are you really confused of what this operation's about? You better wake the hell up, guys. You better wake the hell up, America. I'm telling you right now, they come knocking in my house. Me and this old K-Barb right here, we'll play a friendly visit on them, okay? As I was trained in the jungle. This here is the most useful weapon. It doesn't run out of bullets, and it can do many multiple things. It can dig holes, it can cut wood, and it can take a life in many, many ways. So if you guys want to play games with America, remember, some of us ain't playing, okay? You take your shit and ideals, take it the hell out of my country, keep it on your frickin' bases where it belongs, and quit thinking you're going to infiltrate this country. And we're going to stand by and let it happen. I'm sick of hearing this shit. I know what it's all about. I'm not confused, and many of us aren't. So if you think, for one moment, you're going to get away with it, you're wrong. You're going to be met with opposition. And you think, well, you're going to convince them, well, we're here to train you. You don't need to be training us a damn thing. We're civilians. We go to work, get up, we pay our bills, we do what we're supposed to do. You don't need to be on our property. You don't need to bring your military. You do not have any business mingling with the civilians. There's laws against that. And if you think you're going to get away with it, you're wrong. You better change your mind, shut this operation down now, and go back to your bases and train like you're supposed to. Because whatever the hell you did overseas, if you didn't do it right or wrong, you're sure as the hell not going to come and bulldog and push us around, because we're not going to take it. That's what I got to say about this Jade Helm 15 bullshit. Okay? Fuck you, military. I know who you are, I know how you operate, and I know how you think. And this guy here, this Viking preparedness asshole, is just a spokesman for them. He thinks it's a fucking joke. I'm finding no fucking humor in it at all. And I'm mad as hell. Fuck him. And fuck all you military motherfuckers that think you can do what you're going to do. That's what I got to say. Straighten the fuck up right now. God bless, hug the kids, hug the wife. Excuse my language, but I'm mad as hell. Keep the Lord in your heart. Have a good day. March 25th, 2015. Time is ticking. We'll see how this plays out. Surely, this is not going to go down very well. Bye-bye, friends. She may be faded, but she's the real deal, friends. The United States Marines, we don't play. We know where to play, and it ain't with civilians. God bless. Bye-bye, friends.
This is Dabu 7, and you are looking at footage of a massive martial law type military drill in Florida. This took place in downtown Fort Lauderdale. You can see the scale of this. Choppers everywhere, they're rounding people up in the streets. But they're saying this took place last night, yesterday evening. This is posted on Facebook. This has been shared by GMN. And as you can see, there's just choppers everywhere. A few years ago on my original Dabu 7 channel, downtown Miami, saw the same thing. Not this big a scale, just a few choppers. Never marching people around in the street like this. You guys want to talk Jade Helm? Florida's involved with it. We have drills going down already before Jade Helm has even kicked off. But this is the latest. They're in the streets, they're in the skies, in Florida, doing these drills. Let it be known. This has been Dabu 7.
Theories are flying after Walmart stores around the country suddenly announced that they were closing down for 6 months to deal with plumbing issues. 5 different stores suddenly announced they were shutting up shop, all for the same reason. Walmart's in Pico Rivera, California, Livingston, Texas, Midland, Texas, Brandon, Florida, and Tulsa, Oklahoma all made the announcement. The news sparked wild conspiracy theories, with some linking the closures to Jade Helm, the upcoming military exercise which some fear is a dry run for martial law. Another highly unlikely theory is that the stores are being decontaminated after receiving radioactive food from the Fukushima region. More rational theories involve speculation that Walmart has failed to adhere to building codes and may be using the plumbing excuse as a cover to get rid of dangerous construction materials like asbestos. Others claim the notion that Walmart is closing the stores to avoid lawsuits doesn't make sense, since they would have liability insurance in place. The financial losses incurred by a 6-month closure would also be huge. What's bizarre about the closures is that they seem to have been announced with no planning whatsoever. Shelves were fully stocked and employees were given no warning before they were laid off. At one Walmart store in Pico Rivera, California, employees protested the fact that they had been laid off with just 5 hours notice. James Enriquez, the city's public works director, said Walmart had not even notified authorities of plumbing problems, despite the fact that the company would be required to pull permits before undertaking extensive work. Quote, "If I were a property owner, I'd want to make sure my store was closed as little as possible," Enriquez said. "I would want a permit to be in place the day I was going to close. But we haven't received anything." It's quite strange that these problems with clogs and leakages have all suddenly occurred at 5 different stores around the country. Plus, would it really take 6 months to fix some plumbing issues when entire Walmart stores can be built in less than a year? Quote, "I'm an electrician and I used to work for a company that did repairs at Walmart's," writes another respondent to the story. "They make the contractors jump through hoops so they do not have to shut down or cause any inconvenience. If it really was a plumbing issue, they would build completely new restrooms first, then repair any issue afterwards. Also, knowing Walmart's timelines, there is no way in hell any contractors would have 6 months to complete any repair project." While lurid explanations about FEMA camp staging centres make little sense, it does seem very odd that Walmart announced these closures with no planning whatsoever, laying off hundreds of workers on a whim. So why do you think Walmart stores around the country have suddenly announced these odd 6-month closures? Are we to believe claims of plumbing problems, or is the reason something more sinister? Let me know in the comments below. Check out the other videos, subscribe to the channel. I'm Paul Joseph Watson for Infowars.com.